Welcome back to the Team to Beat Miami podcast, your one-stop shop for daily Miami Heat content. My name is Amir. Before we get started on today's episode, just want to thank everybody for supporting the channel, pushing to 3,000 subscribers. So if you guys do enjoy the content, don't forget to subscribe. It would mean a lot. So for this episode, I want to talk about a report that came out saying that the San Antonio Spurs, Houston Rockets, LA Lakers, and the Miami Heat will pursue Kevin Durant this offseason for a trade. So it seems like Kevin Durant will be traded this offseason after he was shopped this NBA trade deadline. The Phoenix Suns were trying to, one, pair Jimmy Butler with Kevin Durant. They were unsuccessful. And then two, they started fielding and listening to phone calls to trade Kevin Durant. The Miami Heat were one of those teams that were relatively close to acquiring Kevin Durant, but the asking price was too much from the Phoenix Suns. So there is a report that is believed that Kevin Durant will ask for a trade this offseason. So Brian Windhorst on his show, The Get Up on ESPN, said Durant will probably get traded over the summer, adding Durant knows it, the Suns know it, and the rest of the league knows it. So despite Durant's strong play this season, though, the Suns are 11th in the West, and they have a 26-27 record right now at All-Star break, and they need to rebuild at this point. This big three didn't work. Bradley Beal had the worst contract in sports, and they couldn't move off of him and get Jimmy Butler to help Kevin Durant and Booker. So the biggest thing I think here is they need to get some assets in some young pieces for Kevin Durant, even though he is 36 years old, soon to be 37. He's still averaging 27 points per game, 6 rebounds, 4.2 assists, 1 block, shooting 40% from 3. He is still elite as ever. He's played 41 games so far this season. He played 75 last year. And so Kevin Durant is still one of those elite superstars and aging superstars like a LeBron James. And he's an anomaly. He's a freak. So I think the Miami Heat, they need to consider trading farm for Kevin Durant, even though he is 36. I wouldn't trade Kel'el Ware necessarily for him. But if you want to build around Tyler and Bam and Kel'el, then you need to get rid of Jaime. You need to get rid of Jovic. You need to get rid of whoever else. And however many picks you have, maybe 2 or 3 picks it's probably going to take to get him, which seems like a lot for someone who's that old. But he's still putting up epic numbers. He is still one of the best players in the NBA, even at age 36. And he probably has a couple good more seasons left. I mean, he's averaged 27 points for his entire career, essentially 27.3 points career average. So he is probably the best scorer in NBA history. So I think it would make a lot of sense for this Miami Heat to take a flyer on Kevin Durant and see what they can do and try to pair him with Bam and Tyler Hero and Kel'el Ware. So I think we should go for it. And the asking price might be too steep. It's going to be competitive, competing with those teams that I mentioned earlier, the Rockets and the Lakers and the Spurs. And if you went to the Spurs, that'd be crazy. But I think the Miami Heat need to try to get Kevin Durant for the last time, and let's see if we strike out for the 3rd or 4th time. Can't count how many times it's been since we've tried to acquire him. But anyway, that's all I have for this episode. Thanks for watching, and I will be back with some more episodes soon.